Hey, scribers, I want to make a video talking about CYA photos and different ways you can set them up in your template. Obviously, the goal is to just create fairly quick photo boxes so that when you're working on mobile, you can dump a bunch of pictures, and or just if you're reviewing, your film strip. So this is the first and easiest way is I just have general grounds photos, and if you don't even really need to do anything, let's say I wanted to put 6 pictures in there, you just drag them in on desktop. On mobile, I think you'd need to hit add observation and then put them in. But the trick to that I will show you. Let's go ahead and delete these. We'll kind of clean it up, and I'll explain how you build that. um, you would just add a section. So you can come up here and you can add a blank section. And then you could use this pen if you wanted, and you could take that blank section and move it all the way to the top. And you could call it photos. My mic's sort of in the way, so it's hard for me to type. um, there we go. And then, so if I dump one in, it will default a repair item, and I don't want that, right? So let's delete that. And then if we edit this new photos thing, it was photos section, we edit it, and we can set the default modifier to a no modifier. That's what I like to do, and that's just a great way to hold pictures now. So hopefully that makes sense. That's one of the easiest ways. I'll go ahead and delete that section. And now it's gone. So that's one way. Another way that I like to do them would be like data plates and that kind of thing. So let's go to like heating and cooling and heating system. So here I have a field for data plate, and I like to just have a camera emoji. And that's a pretty cool way. Like, you don't have to have any words in there. And, it's kind of just a way like, hey, this thing is meant to hold a picture. So let me show you how you do that. Let's just kind of add one here. We'll make one up here in this overview. So we can edit the section, we can add a new field, and we'll call this photos. And so how I get emojis on a Windows computer is I hit the Windows key and the period key, and that brings up emojis, and you can search for them and stuff. Obviously, I use the camera a lot, so just serve that one up. So now I have HVAC photos with the little camera. So that's the first step, and you can click on it. Doesn't do much, but the next step is to build a comment and attach it to it. So we'll add observation. Maybe we'll do a little descriptive thing. HVAC photos. We could do something like that. In my template, a lot of my titles are all caps and blue and bold. So we could do something like that. And then as long as you have this camera emoji up, what you can do is come up here. You can add this to the library, and then you can connect to fields. This is a really convenient way to link narratives to fields. So I can delete that, and now voila, we've built a cool little photo bucket to hold CYA photos for the HVAC system. Let's see, in crawl space, I've also kind of done it where, let's go down to crawl space. Oops, let's get rid of that. There we go. Crawl space, I kind of built an inspector only note that just said that I have provided photos, and I have a little more of a comment. So like, I'll put a bunch of pictures of a crawl space or whatever in there. So um, I hope that helps. Those are 3 different ways. Well, I could show you how to set this one up. We can edit the section and edit the pen. And this is do not show field in report and display as checkboxes. So that's a classic inspector only note, describe where kind of mullet feature, business in the front, party in the back. The idea is I don't really want this checkbox to show up, but I just want to like click that, and now I've got a little photo bucket to dump my pictures in. So I hope that helps. If you guys see, if you have other ways you like to do it, or you want to do it, let me know. But those are 3 ways that I do CYA pictures in the report. Another thing to note about CYA pictures is if you don't want them in the report, like those types of CYA pictures, you can highlight them and just use the hide button. And so then they'll just go away. And so you can kind of get them off your film strip by hiding them. With the filter, you can always come and you could show the media not in the report only, or sorry, this is the one, the hide media marked as hidden. If we uncheck that, then they come back and you'd have them. So the hide media is really nice if you want to, if you're taking CYA pictures that you don't plan on using in the report, you can, let's go back. So we'll hide those, and yeah, you just grab a few and hide them. So great way to kind of clean up your film strip. All right, I think that covers CYA photos. Hope this helps.